The Center DLC just dropped a couple hours ago for Ark Survival Ascended. The Center is widely known as one of the most rat hole focused maps, which is why so many players have been waiting for this map to drop. Well, in this video, we're going to compare some of the main rat hole spots on the Center from Survival Evolved and Survival Ascended. So let's go. Okay, starting off, we got this Redwoods rat hole on ASE. I'll go over these a bit quicker since you guys probably know these, but this one is really strong. One entrance, player and a PT can fit, that's about it. Honestly, it's a decent amount of room. I've lived in here multiple times with my duo. You can fit a decent little wall and not a bad crafting station and a main base. So let's move on and see what the Ark Survival Ascended version of this rat hole looks like. Alright, so here we are over on Ark Ascended. The rat hole, you'll see entrance is significantly larger, probably 3 if not 4 times the size. It's still laid out the same, but you'll notice as you get into the main area, and I keep going back, what's this in the little right hand corner? Oh, a second entrance. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a pretty strong entrance, but in my opinion, I don't see the need for that, especially when you're going to make the first entrance bigger anyway. You could just leave it like that, close off the second. Maybe it's a little bit more balanced in their eyes, but yeah, let's move on. Alright, next up, for Ark Survival Evolved, we got this little rat hole. It's in the Redwoods again, and it's a very nice vertical rat hole against the wall. It literally goes straight up for like pretty far up, and this is always built. It's a really strong spot, super easy to defend, decent amount of room, and yeah, like I said, let's move on fast with the Survival Evolved. Let's go straight to ASA, see what that one looks like. Alright, so over on Ark Survival Ascended, honestly didn't even know what I was looking for here. The spot is just completely gone. I did find a few spots that kind of replicate it because they're vertical, but other than that, the spot that was in Survival Evolved is literally destroyed. It's gone because the terrain is completely different. There is this spot, which isn't horrible. It's also not as good. And then if you keep going over, I found another vertical spot that they just all suck, to be honest. This one you're gonna see is absolutely horrible. The entrance is huge, 13 times the size as Survival Evolved. So yeah, let's move on. Alright, back over on Survival Evolved, we got a classic spot. I'm sure everyone knows this. YouTubers building here, everyone's building here. It's this little spot. Walk in, really small entrance, opens up into like a perfect little dome. But yeah, I don't really need to say much about this. It's a classic spot, it's a strong spot. Let's see what it looks like on Survival Ascended. So in Survival Ascended, they actually kept this one in. Let's take a look. Oh! What the? Hey bruh, let me know what the devs were on when they were making this one. Yeah, I guess this is the new revamped rat hole. So the way to build in it is you have to download the Play as a Dino mod, morph into a compy, and then you could start your base in there. But yeah, in all seriousness, I don't know what this is. The whole point in me making this video is to show that the center is meant for solo rat holes, or for rat holes and stuff like that, and ASA basically makes them unlivable. Like, so yeah, I don't know. Let's move on. Next up is the very well known floating island rat hole. There's one here, there's another one next to it. Both strong spots, both known spots, and let's go take a peek on how these look on Ark Ascended. Probably amazing, huh? Actually, they don't look amazing because they don't exist. Yeah, these rat holes are now gone. They've been replaced with just terrain blocking them, and I've even found stuff like this where they just put a plateau or like a very small plateau cliffside that you can't really do anything with. For example, over here, you'll see in a second, they kind of just throw down a built-in little ledge. So yeah, good luck solos, good luck. Let's move on. Next up, we got another very well-known rat hole on the side of the map. It's like a little cave entrance type thing, or opens up into a cave with a really small player entrance. And yeah, classic spot, strong spot. And for ASA, this one honestly is not too disappointing, as you'll see in a second. It did get changed and it's no longer a rat hole. But yeah, let me show you what that looks like. So coming over to ASA, at the same spot, same coordinates and everything, right next to the waterfall. They added another plateau, believe it or not. Honestly, I like this one. I think that this is actually a strong spot. Cliffside, super flat, literally perfectly flat. A good amount of space. You'll see here. That's a 2x2 and plenty of room. Put that in the corner, and it'd be easy spot to defend. But yeah, that's not all the rat holes, but that's all I'm gonna show. But yeah, my whole point of making this video was to kind of show that Center has always been a kind of rat hole oriented map. Obviously it has its strong caves, bear cave, pearl cave, snow north, all that, but it was also home to probably the most rat holes, and this is where a lot of solos or duos, you know, small tribes would come to live, and they can actually be safe because the rat holes are strong enough to defend from the huge tribes and, you know, the more built up tribes. And with what's out on ASA right now, the island, Scorched Earth, you basically have no rat holes to pick from besides a few, and a lot of them aren't even that good. And Center was supposed to redeem that, and now that it's here, they basically ruined, from what I've seen, a lot of the known rat holes. So unless you get on here and search around for hours and find one, which isn't even a guarantee, it's all really just if you get lucky to spot one, or if they even have any on here, because they might have just went through and wiped them all out, not even allowing them, which, yeah, I don't know how that's gonna sit. So let me know what you guys think of this, good or bad, and yeah, see you in the next one.